Well. Good morning, boys and girls, ladies and gents. It's Corey Wesley coming to you live and in living color from New York, Harlem to be exact. Welcome to Kitchen Table Talk with Corey Wesley. Corey Wesley, Kitchen Table Talk. Do you see that? My new mug should be here sooner or later. So today's a big day. It is now, what time is it? It is, oh my God, 7:08 a.m. on a Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. My mom is being discharged out of the nursing home. My mom has severe COPD, and we needed to get her safe and sound. You know, they have done a tremendous and amazing job. My mom's at Amsterdam Nursing Home, and they did an amazing job. She's been there for 2.5 years due to her COPD. And with this virus and having it attack the respiratory system, it is necessary to get her out so that she's not stationary and stuck. Although the healthcare providers there have done a tremendous job by protecting her and keeping her safe. However, the virus is unpredictable. And even though the numbers are going down, we already saw the horrific numbers in nursing homes, and my aunt in Atlanta has space for her with her husband. So my mom will be moving today, and I haven't seen my mom since probably the end of January or February, so this will be my first day seeing her. I will be social distancing somewhat and putting my mask on. I had my antibodies test, so I am negative, but I will kiss her through my mask to keep her safe. Although it's going to be a split second, I'm going to see her, and then she's going to be back on her way to Atlanta. They're just turning around and going back. So, for those of us that are ready to go out here in the real world and reopen, I know a lot of people are yelling and screaming, and they want this to happen right now. And I agree, we do need it to happen. But for those of us that have been truly affected with it by either being a caretaker, a parent, a mother, a sister who's been closely affected by it, we have we have reservations. You know, I have dear friends that have lost parents because of it. I have friends that have lost friends because of it. And even though I have not been directly affected by death, worrying about my mother daily has been very, very stressful. And for those people that want to rush and cause, this a second wave and be angry, I would just caution you to that there are people out here that are actually suffering, and not just bills. We might lose a parent or a brother or a sister who are quite vulnerable. And being African American, as we've been hearing reports, although I hate that narrative because that narrative just creates more divide, more racism, more discrimination. However, if those numbers are accurate, and we are, and I will speak to it, is that we are a disproportionary part of society, that it was important for me to get my mom out in a nursing home. And so my fears and my concerns are very different from other cultures and races. So I just want everyone to understand that you have to be compassionate. There's a lot more moving parts to just opening up a store or opening up so that you can go to a restaurant. I had to worry about my mom's medicine. I had to worry about getting her CPAP machine and her portable oxygen. There are a lot of moving parts to make sure that another person is safe. So just because you're in the comfort of your home, other people are running around like me and my aunt and my her husband, driving here 16 hours nonstop, pretty much, staying at a hotel, also putting themselves at risk to make sure that another human being is safe. I just need you guys to just be mindful that it's just not you and going to a restaurant, or, I understand paying bills. I pay bills too, but these are lives that we're dealing with. So, what else? So I was looking up fear because we are all embraced in fear, and I found this to be very quite interesting, that if living under constant threat with serious health consequences, meaning that you are um, basing your life in fear that you are actually putting your health at jeopardy. Although we're in house and we're in quarantine, that also affects our immune system because we're not dealing with the natural origin of life, and we're not, our bodies, our immune systems are being tested and lowered. However, that's why you should be taking your vitamins, you should be eating right, you should be doing a little exercising. I'm guilty, I don't, I'm fat, but I like being chunky. Anyway, I ain't that chunky. Although I have been eating salads lately because I looked in the mirror and I said, what boy gonna want a little chunky boy like me? But maybe they might, who knows? But anyway, fear weakens our immune system and can cause, um, sorry, fear weakens our immune system and can cause gastrointestinal problems such as ulcers, irritable bowel syndrome, cardiovascular damage, decreased fertility. It can lead to accelerated aging and even premature death. So, for us sitting at home in quarantine, we should be careful and be mindful that, fear can really put a lot of damage on our well-being, our own behaviors. We make bad choices also when we are dealing in fear. We don't think rational. I know a lot of domestic violence is up, addiction is up, and those are some of the reasons because the unknown. People are without income or feeling stressed that they don't know what they're going to do. And, unfortunately, I will always go back to the disproportionate community like African Americans. We know how to survive. We have done without for many, many years. And people have not given us any handouts. And we've known how to survive, and we know how to make a dollar stretch. I think a lot of people who are yelling and screaming have never been in that situation, or if they have, they're basing their whole life on fear. I am a spiritual person. There is a song by Tamala Mann, and it's called God Provides. I highly recommend listening to it. It encourages me, and it's something that I listen to on a continuous basis, and not just by the melody and the beat of the song, but it's the words. You have to really listen to the words of the song. It's quite uplifting and powerful. So, also, what did I do yesterday? I was actually cleaning, and I shifted the energy of my apartment around. And you know how I did that? I moved some furniture around. And I know some of you might be like, okay, I love my apartment the way it is. I don't want to touch nothing. Well, move a picture. Move, or, move a mirror. Move some picture frames. Just the energy in your apartment might need to be shifted if you're feeling a little stagnant. I was feeling like I was like living on Groundhog's Day. It was like nothing, the same thing is happening. And so what I do is routinely I get up either earlier, sometimes I get up later, just to break the monotony of getting up every day and doing the same thing, having breakfast, doing the recording, then watching a little news, and then doing a little work. And I am a little self-conscious of my little body. I know I'm cute and stuff and smart and all that, but it's bothering me. But the camera makes you look big, and then you get all this lighting. I digress. See, I have issues too. We all got issues. But anyway, I shifted the energy in my apartment, and actually I woke up feeling really good today. Although I'm looking at myself and saying, "Oh, you need to lose some weight." I will. And if I don't, that's okay too. So what am I going to do this weekend? Do you challenge yourself over the weekends or challenge yourself during the week to achieve something? Well, I'm going to do some laundry. And I'm actually, since my mom is moving, we had sold her a co-op because when you're in a nursing home, you can't have, any assets. And so a few things of hers are in my closet, personal belongings that valuables and stuff like that she might need. So I will be going through that this weekend and putting them in a box and shipping them to her. But it's going to be a good day. My mom will be, I hate to say set free because she's not in jail, but she will be out of the nursing home, and that is a little bit confining, and my mom is fairly still young. Mom, sometimes things are necessary. That's another Fantasia song that you should actually check out. Necessary. The words are very powerful. Sometimes God makes our mistakes, turns our mistakes, into something that's necessary, so that we can learn from them. At the point when my mom was ill about 2.5 years ago, it was necessary for her to be in a nursing home, and now it's not. And maybe the pandemic has created and shifted and made us make things happen when we didn't think that they needed to happen, or we were putting them on the back burner. I do truly believe in Mother Nature and God, and I believe that we all individually have to learn something from this experience. If you don't learn anything from this experience, you've wasted this opportunity to learn more about yourself, others, and rise to the occasion of being a better person. And so I challenge you this weekend to challenge yourself this weekend to either do something that you thought you couldn't do, try something new, like I'm doing this. It scares the hell out of me, but I'm continuing to test it, work at it, to get better at it, because when this pandemic is over, I want to be able to say, well, I've had the practice, and I'm using this pandemic and this opportunity to follow my vision of having the kitchen table talk with Corey Wesley. So I do challenge you to clean a closet, to call a friend, stop texting. I'm tired of texting people. Because they text me, I actually pick up the phone. I do a weekly check on my single friends every week. I call my single friend and family and chit chat with them, just make sure that they're okay and that they're not feeling lonely. And I do video chat with my best friend 3-4 times a day. And so, get tested. What else can I tell you? Please get tested. That's going to help give you some, not obviously there's no cure, there's no immunity. Oh my gosh, my TV came on. Oh my God. But anyway, see, shit happens and you just gotta go with it. It was on pause. But anyway, everybody, I want you to have a blessed day. And remember to stay blessed. Because you're already blessed. And remember, today is the best day ever because you are a part of it. And I apologize for the TV coming on. Should have turned it off. I forgot it was on. Anyway, have a great weekend, everybody. Stay blessed. I'll see you on Monday.